How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back. Not back. Welcome. It's anyway. Welcome to the review of mine of the Avengers Endgame. I just got back from watching it, and it is amazing. It is, oh my god, amazing. It's so good. But I'm gonna try to keep the first part of this. I'm gonna try to keep it as spoil free as possible. I am going to talk about spoil stuff, but that's going to be way later. You're going to get a warning and everything, so don't fret. I'll warn y'all guys when those spoilers are come, so in case y'all guys don't want to hear the spoilers, which hopefully everybody that hasn't watched it yet doesn't want to hear anything about the spoilers, because don't spoil the end game. But that's 100% what I'm going to do now. But no, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Non-spoiler review. It is amazing. It's not just a good conclusion to Infinity War. It is a conclusion to all 11 years of Marvel comic or Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a nice little bow, and like, yeah, I've only seen it. I just saw it just once, so like I'd have to rewatch it over and over again to give like an actual thorough review and everything. But all in all, it was amazing. It was badass. Especially towards the end, but obviously that's like every movie. But yeah, the very beginning kind of got to me. It was, I don't like, the pacing was kind of off. Like they should have, I don't know, they should have added more maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming, like, I didn't do this, which I really should have. But watching Infinity War, going straight into this movie, I'm pretty sure the beginning of this movie won't even affect me. But as it stands as just a movie, the beginning could use some more work, like just as a standalone. But if you're combining the two, it's good. It's really good. And the middle part is just like how they came up with what they came up with is just amazing. Like, if you're a true Marvel fan, or even just like you like the movies, like, you're gonna love the middle section. It is awesome. It's kind of like a fan service maximum. But yeah, and then you get to the third act, and it's just holy crap. But yeah, it had a lot of stuff that I honestly didn't expect. A lot of my theories that I had were correct. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all guys the theories, because that would be like, oh, you already said it was correct, so these are what's in the movie. But no, I'm not gonna do that. But just about all my theories were correct, which I'm so happy I could say that, because I'm like a diehard Marvel fan, and actually guessing what they were gonna do is pretty awesome. But there's some parts, like especially towards the end, especially like the whole end, like ripped straight out of the comic books. It is amazing. I loved it so much for that. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried, but it was, oh my god, like my emotions were everywhere with this movie. I'm gonna say this a lot, especially towards the end. I cried, but I was so happy. I know my brother was sitting next to me, and I like leaned over to him, and I'm like, I'm so happy, like crying my eyes out. And it was such a delight just going through this experience of the end game. And it's awesome. It's so awesome. So if you haven't watched it before, I really hope y'all guys have tickets or are planning to see it in the really near future, like tomorrow or something. But yeah, it's amazing. I can't stress that enough. Like, if you had any doubt that they could not live to the expectation, they did 100%. At least this, I should state this. This is all 100% my opinion. So I know a lot of you people are gonna be like, well, your opinion doesn't matter and stuff like that. I totally understand that, but this is all my what I think about the movie. Okay, that's what a review is, right? But this is my first one, so bear with me. But oh my god, it was awesome. I don't know what else to say in the non-spoiler one. It was everything I hoped it was, and then some, and then some, and then some. But yes, it was. Oh my god, I cannot stress this enough, people. Like, it's good. It's really good. And if you were hoping that it would bomb, I'm sorry, but it's beyond amazing. It's spectacular. It's every other Spider-Man name, but yeah, it's just amazing. So we're about to hit spoiler territory, so I will give y'all guys a nice little countdown here for y'all guys to leave. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, please close the video right now. I will give y'all guys, I guess, count to 10, okay? No, 5. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Hopefully everybody that doesn't want to hear spoilers is gone. And for those of you that want to hear the spoilers, I don't know what's wrong with you, but here we go anyway. The ending. Can I just please talk about the ending? Because, oh my god. Like, okay, how do... I guess for me, what started my emotional spiral of crying and laughing and all at the same time was when Thor showed up and he reaches both hands out and Mjolnir and Stormbreaker come. It was just amazing. And the fact that they made Thor like chunky, like fat, is beyond amazing. Like, I loved it so much. At first I was like, oh my god, no, but I loved it. I loved the direction they went with. And like towards the end, it did not matter that he was fat or chunky, whatever you want to call him. Like, he was a badass and it was just crazy. And then freaking, oh my god, they finally they succeed. The Hulk, which is Professor Hulk, by the way, like I'm pretty sure like all the promos and stuff, it kind of like, yeah, it's Professor Hulk. But when you first see him, I was just like, I can't, like, it's so funny to hear Bruce Banner's voice and like more facial structure of Bruce Banner, but it's the Hulk. Like, it was so weird to me. And then anyway, they finally succeed in everything. They get all 6 Infinity Stones again. And Iron Man makes this really cool gauntlet that looks like Iron Man and stuff. And it's cool. But the Hulk finally concludes that he's probably the best one to wield it, because it almost killed Thanos when he did the snap, you know. But so Hulk decided to volunteer. He snapped, and it looked promising, you know. Like, Hawkeye's wife called, and then okay, it was all happy and everything. Ant-Man looks out the window and sees like birds and stuff, and then boom, out of nowhere, Thanos comes and just blows all that shit up. And then I'm telling y'all guys this so I could say this, like, the moment that Doctor Strange opens up, I don't even know how many portals, every single character, like side character, just everyone shows up. And freaking, oh my god, like, I don't know how to explain this, but freaking Captain America, I can't get through this. But Captain America, you see Mjolnir on the floor, right? It starts lifting up, and it goes to Captain America, and it is the coolest thing I have ever seen. And he finally says, Avengers assemble. It just blew my mind. That's when I, like, full edge started bawling and smiling, and what I'm doing now, like, I can't stop smiling. I'm even just talking about it makes me so pumped up. Like, yeah, it's been like almost exactly an hour since I watched it, and I'm still like adrenaline like pumping through my veins, or it's crazy. I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. But the end, oh my god, the end. But I'm gonna go back to the very, very, very beginning. Not the part that I said could use work, but I'm talking about like the post credit, like very beginning. It really sucked how it started because it's a literal emotion. Just they're tugging at your heartstrings because it just shows Hawkeye. He's under house arrest like Scott Lang Ant-Man was during Ant-Man and the Wasp. And he's with his family outside and everything. He's teaching his daughter how to shoot a bow and everything. And then when he looks back, it's just dust. And then he has no freaking idea what's happening. And then, like, he looks to see his other family and they're all gone. Like, everyone's gone. And then that's how it starts. And then it goes to the actual movie. And, like, for them to start off like that, that's basically like, okay, here are the stakes. They have never been higher. Everyone you know, or most of everyone you know, is gone. And there's like, you probably don't even know why. Like, I'm sure a lot of people had no idea why everybody was just disappearing. It was crazy. But, yeah, like I said, for them to start off with that scene, it was really amazing. And then, like, I don't know, the beginning was way too quick for me. But, I'm sure, like, the people listening, you probably seen it, hopefully. And but yeah, it was like what's it called, Tony Stark and Nebula, they're on the ship and everything, and then Captain Marvel shows up, brings them back to Earth, and then they're like, hey, we need to defeat Thanos. And then Nebula is like, I know where he's at. And then they show up there, he's all like messed up because he used the Infinity Stones to destroy the Infinity Stones, which like nearly killed, like half his face is all messed up, and then his whole arm is basically like kind of shriveled. Like it's really, really good effects. But yeah, and then Thor just chops off the Infinity Gauntlet off his, or I guess it's still attached to his hand, but he just chops it off. And I told my brother, I was like, where was that during Infinity War? But Thanos starts talking, blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere, Thor just chops his head off. Like, I was like, for about like 3 minutes, it was ridiculous. But yeah, and then he walks off and he's like, what did you do? Or I forgot who it was, I apologize, but he was like, what did you do? And he was like, I went for the head. And that was crazy for them to do that, but it was awesome. And then yeah, but it was too fast paced for me. I don't know, like I said before, I'm sure like if I watched Infinity War and then this one, it wouldn't have been so bad, but just as a standalone, the beginning was way too quick for me. And then of course they realize that the Infinity Stones are gone, so that's when they have to go back in time and everything, and then that's when Scott Lang comes and everything. But and then during the middle, since this is the last part of the movie that I wanted to talk about, or that I can talk about really, because it's the last thing to talk about. But like how they did it was amazing. They went like 3 groups to find the Infinity Stones, and there's 3 in New York at the same exact time, and then you got the other ones in the space, and then Star-Lord and blah blah blah. But how they did it, like, you see what happens after the first Avengers ended, and I love that. Like, you see aspects, or angles, if you will. You see different angles of what you already saw, and it made, I don't know, like, to me it was like so amazing to go back and relive those events, but differently, and it was just amazing. I loved how they did the middle part. The middle and end were, do I want to say flawless? I think I'm gonna say flawless. It's flawless. But because that kinda, I'm talking like little weak beginning. Like, it's not even that bad. But that's what kept it from being the perfect movie to me. But I'm pretty sure, like, of course I'm gonna rewatch it to see where it stands. But right now it is my favorite Marvel movie. Like, they did everything I wanted and then some. It was ridiculous, and I couldn't have asked for more. And there is no after credit scene. Just so we're on board. I didn't believe anything I read or anything about, oh, there's no post credit scene, blah blah blah. I'm like, whatever, they're probably lying. And I watched it, went through everything. I wasn't even mad that there wasn't an end credit scene. Like, I sat there and watched through the credits. The credits were spectacular, by the way. It showed like different scenes from all the movies previously before this one, and it was awesome. And then it showed like the actor's signature, and then it shows the actor's name and then the character that they portrayed and stuff, and it was really, really awesome. And I just wish that I know they did a Stan Lee tribute at the beginning of Captain Marvel, but I kind of wish there was another Stan Lee tribute because he's basically like Stan the man, like he's responsible for all this. Well, him and like a bunch of other people, but it is what it is. Like, I understand they already did a tribute, but I kind of wanted another one, like in honor of Stan Lee or something, just a little bit after the credits or something. But other than that, it was a spectacular, so spectacular movie. So I think I talked about everything. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Later days.